All right, folks, we are back in the Pratt Pack Gym, and we are honored to have on the Comcast business line from her law office in New York, former United States Attorney. She is Mary Beth Buchanan. She became that during the George W. Bush administration. She's from Roscoe, Pennsylvania, which is in Washington County. She went to the University of California, Pennsylvania, and attended the University of Pittsburgh Law School. She's been a dear friend for a very long time, and she is so gracious to not only join me here today, but will be with me on the Mike Pintek Show. I'm filling in for Mike on Friday in the 1 o'clock hour on the Disc Institute of Pittsburgh Newsline, and it'll be the same topic. Christopher Wray, we told you about him earlier, former Assistant Attorney General in charge of the Justice Department's Criminal Division from 03 to 05 during the George W. Bush administration. This all coming one day before the testimony of James Comey in front of the Senate's Intelligence Committee, of course, looking at the alleged possibility of Russian collusion during the campaign. That is coming tomorrow, and today the president said that he is announcing Christopher Wray as his nomination to replace Mr. Comey as FBI director. He right now works for King and Spalding, a law office in the nation's capital who specializes in government matters and investigations. As I said earlier, he helped then Governor Chris Christie of New Jersey with the Bridgegate investigation, and he went to Yale Law School and at one time was the executive editor of the Yale Law Journal. And it happens that Mary Beth Buchanan is a friend and knows him quite well and gives him 2 thumbs up. So Mary Beth, tell me about Christopher Wray.
To serve as the next FBI director. He's extremely intelligent, hardworking, very even-tempered. I had the pleasure of working with him during my tenure as United States Attorney for Western Pennsylvania, or rather during my time at the U.S. Justice Department under the Bush administration.
You know, one of the things that I've talked about with Joe Mystic, who's a law professor at Duquesne University, where also former Governor Tom Corbett, a U.S. attorney such as yourself and Attorney General in Pennsylvania at one time, I've often thought that a perfect choice for a position such as the FBI director, it's almost a necessity to have someone that has a law degree and law background. What's your thoughts on that?
I think Chris Wray has all of the right attributes to serve as FBI director. He was an assistant U.S. attorney for 4 years. He worked with line FBI agents during that time, and then later in the Justice Department as the Assistant Attorney General for the Criminal Division, he would have worked with FBI agents at a more senior level as well as the senior leadership of other law enforcement agencies. So I think he's got just the right combination of skills that will make him the perfect person to hold this position.
Throughout your long and very successful career, you've worked with the FBI, I'm sure, on a number of investigations and cases. This is a very difficult job and one that will really include a lot of overtime. So if he does become the FBI director, he'll have his work cut out from a really tough job, isn't it?
He certainly will, but it won't be the first time that Chris Wray has been in a very demanding position. When I first became the United States Attorney, Chris was an Assistant Deputy Attorney General. He then became the Principal Assistant Deputy Attorney General. And that is a very demanding position because he was the right-hand man to Larry Thompson, the Deputy Attorney General of the United States. And he worked around the clock in that position. So Chris is used to hard work, and he will embrace it in this new role.
Really excited about having you on the radio Friday. Why don't you tell the audience what you're doing now?
Well, I'm currently a partner with the law firm of Brian Cave. We have offices in 27 cities around the country, unfortunately not in Pittsburgh. But I still have a home in Pittsburgh, and I love the city, and I get back as often as I can. Listen,
as we say goodbye, I know we've probably done this somewhere along the way because you've done radio and television with me, and I'm always honored to have you on the air. But tell the folks about your journey from Roscoe, Pennsylvania to the University of California, Pennsylvania, University of Pitt Law School. What made you decide to get into the incredible profession that is a practicing attorney? What was the reason you decided to do that?
When I was in college at California University of Pennsylvania, I had some great professors, and they helped to guide me into my decision to go to law school. And while it seemed like a really big challenge at the time, it was the best decision, well, other than marrying my husband, the best decision I've made in my life.
Listen, I can't thank you enough, and we are definitely looking forward to having you on the radio this Friday when I fill in for Mike Pintek. Have a great rest of your day in New York, okay?
Thank you. you, Rob. Look forward to talking with you Friday.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk to you later tonight from Legacy Studios in East Liverpool. Lots to get to this evening, so until then, have a great day.